Hi ladies. Okay, so this week I wanted to start us off by addressing resistance and our egos. And when we say the word ego, quite often the first feeling that comes up is almost offended, because our general understanding of what we think an ego is somebody who behaves egotistically. So when we really take a step back and we learn that our ego is just our protector parts, we can start to have a lot more compassion for all of our egos. And when we feel resistance coming up, especially in coaching, because it might be that you've been challenged or you're put in a position where you're slightly out of your comfort zone, or you're being asked to think about something in a different way and you wanting to resist it, you will hear phrases in your mind like, oh, this is rubbish, this isn't working, this doesn't work for me, all of those kind of negative statements that come up. And I invite you to observe and notice when you're saying those negative statements about something that you're trying to do for yourself. Observe them with curiosity. Oh, that's interesting, ego. Hello. And talk to your ego, because your ego doesn't want you to step out of your comfort zone, that you've created this bubble around yourself where you feel safe, but you're not happy with things. You want to have that better relationship. You want to find love. You want to have a successful business. Whatever your big goal is, the goals that we shared last week that you want to nail for next year, your ego doesn't want you to step outside of that. How dare you? And it will come up with lots of excuses not to do the things. So that's how resistance and your ego will get in the way of things that you want to try and do for yourself. And I feel like this is a really important topic to discuss at the very beginning of our relationship together, because we're going to go up and down like this. You're going to have weeks where you feel really productive and motivated, and then you're going to have weeks where you feel like, oh, this sucks, this isn't working for me. Your energy is going to be up and down. Your motivation is going to be up and down. The reason why self-development and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone is really, really hard is because it's really, really hard. And your body, your ego, is going to come up with excuses to protect you and keep you where you're at, which is not where you want to be. Okay, so develop a good relationship with your ego by understanding that it's not about acting like an egotistical ass. Okay, it's understanding that your ego is your protector part, the fragile part of you that has been hurt, and it's built itself based on protecting you from getting hurt again. Okay, so it's a protector part, right? When you consider your ego in that way, it's much easier to start talking to it. Okay, so when it comes up, remember, be curious with it and start talking to it. Be like, oh, that's interesting. I hear you. I hear that you don't want me to do this thing, but I'm going to anyway. Okay? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, ladies. I hope you're having a really, really good week. Chat to your ego, ladies, with compassion. Take care.